Welcome to North Dakota State Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the North Dakota State Bison. Free State is David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Dakota State lined up and ready to kick it away to get this thing started. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense to go on the attack first. And now we get a look at Darius Taylor. Here's a guy that can really deliver tough yards on the ground for this offense.
Well, you're seeing more and more offenses in college football use running backs in the passing game. This guy is the prime example, and he's a guy that deserves all the touches and all the catches he's had because, David, he's basically a receiver playing the running back spot. He can hurt you taking handoffs, but this guy can run the route tree. He can get out vertically down the field, catches it in traffic. Such a great versatile weapon to have.
And usually you see running backs, it's a little bit awkward when they do catch it, but like you see, his arms are stretched out. He catches it with his hands. And the offensive coordinator told us this week coming into matchups, like, he's got a playlist for this game, right? Like, get this guy the ball in space. He's going to make sure he gets several touches and several matchups where he can get him. If he gets him matched up on a linebacker, that's a matchup they want to go attack. So this guy's been a weapon.
Snags it, and he's open. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Golden Gophers getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Between the hashes, it's Tracy. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. And the Golden Gophers are moving quickly down the field. On the ground with the counter. Breaks into the open. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the ground with the counter. There's some room. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. The Golden Gophers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it. It's Turner. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Taylor has it. They've got him corralled.
Defense thinking run all the way, and you could tell they sell out. They stuff the run. Now it's 3rd and short. Will they run again? You're going to force them to pass the football.
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Burrowing for yardage. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point was good. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a whole lot of room to operate on that. was there and ready. And now it'll be the Bison offense with his first possession of the game. But, Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing.
It's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Minnesota! The defense putting points on the board. On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. To the air, it's Hayes. Under pressure. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting the sack.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Just got rid of that one. Guys, let's talk just for a minute about Minnesota. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with the...
Makes the grab in their space. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
It hasn't taken very long this season to just see how scary this offense is. They wanted to be aggressive coming out to start this season, and you've seen that with the play calling on this drive. It does not take these guys with their speed very long to score. Watch out. This unit has a chance to be special.
On the move, and he pumps it up inside the 20. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Golden Gophers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Moving the pocket, it's Lindsey. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Out wide right, it's Smith. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Minnesota! His third touchdown of this game and his third on the season. And the extra point makes it 28-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They have been bludgeoned right out of the gate in this one now to try to find their footing and get back in this game. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
One of the things I love about this offense, Reese, is they have tons of speed. They like to try to get the ball going east-west. That time they generate a huge play going to the right side.
And the defense either not fast enough to fit or got knocked out of the fit.
Yeah, they got to do a better job containing that as this game goes on. They got to funnel the football back to the middle of the field.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. The challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. First play of the period will be a second down. Tight end now in motion. Straight ahead, it's Scott. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Scanning the field is Hayes. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. The give is to Taylor. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds a little bit of room as he'll get 2 out to the 6. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Third down play from the gun. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. A deep bringing the heat.
Defensively, you got them backed up. There's two options that they're going to do. They're going to run the football and be conservative, or they're going to try to take shots down the field. They tried to take a shot. Defense was ready. Nice pass rush. Way to get to the QB and get after that sucker.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
Great job on the safety there. And how about the D tackle just collapsing the pocket? There was nowhere for the quarterback to step up into to try to buy himself some time. That D tackle walked his man right into the lap of the QB, and he gets the safety.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wide left, it's Collins. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Dropping back, it's Hayes. Look out! And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. It's 3rd and 5. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Left side is Helms. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. They wrestle him down after a pickup of 11 yards on the play, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's up to 55 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form. To the air, it's Lindsey. Finds his man, it's Thompson. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The Golden Gophers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw. Fires to the right. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Quarterback changing the play. Got to make the play on 4th. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground. Bunch formation for these receivers. Snaps it. They'll throw to start the drive. Back's got it on the screen. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Rushes on. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the run. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Press center down's going to the air. Unloads it left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Under 30 seconds to go here in the half. Let's see how they play it on 1st and 10. Quickly out to the tight end. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Oregon Ducks. And it's the Buckeyes with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the ACC. Now back to your game in Fargo. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Follows his blocks. It's Scott. Just smothered on the play.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Looking for a man. It's Hayes. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They're going to test the right side with this one. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Right side, it's Taylor. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but, man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Here comes the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to throw, it's Hayes. Rush right in his face. He's sacked. This defense all over him.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got it near midfield. And they'll stop him right there on the return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
Man, I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Offense in a bunch formation. Making the adjustment. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pressure going right. And he gets rid of it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way...
Makes the grab inside the 30.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside a wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the second half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots, and that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now, and he's executing at an incredibly high level. And these receivers outside, man, they are winning each and every time.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Good gain on the return. set them up with a big play. Bunch formation for these receivers. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Hayes. They're working that left side. Still on his feet at the 45. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. It's dropped after taking the hit.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
He'll pull it down and run. Turning it up. Ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Trailing by multiple possessions in the 3rd and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on 4th down. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw one first. They're all over him. And they got him.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. It's just ridiculous.
Looking to pass. It's Hayes. He's got it. Quick step and go. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Under pressure. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. Offense in an empty set. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Out wide right, it's Tracy. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Motion from the back. Drops back on 1st down. He lets one fly deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Dumps it to the back. Caught. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. And the Golden Gophers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Looking to throw again. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
Well, the QB looked like he knew where he wanted to go with that football, but give the defense credit. They were able to swat that one away.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Lets it fly. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Out wide left, it's Helms. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Pulls it in. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The Golden Gophers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He wants to throw it. Oh, pressure's coming. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Fresh set of downs going up top. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So they'll try to make up some of that ground on 2nd down from the 16. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Big first down sack for the defense brings up 2nd down. On the run, fires downfield. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Look out. Trying to make magic with his feet. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
Well, just nowhere to go there, and it started in the pocket. It was collapsing. Quarterback felt it, so he tried to get outside and make something happen himself, but give the defense tons of credit. Excellent job in pursuit. They're able to give up no gain.
Looking for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. And the Golden Gophers look to do some damage in the red zone. Going to the run, it's Taylor. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop you.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Keeps it moving. It's Mitchell.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.